and welcome to a new vlog. If you're in the channel, I'm Sarah and the other half of Adults at Disney is Jeff. And right now we're at Disney's Aulani Resort, which is located in Hawaii. And today we are going to be enjoying everything that Aulani has to offer. We hope to check out some of the included activities that are free for all guests to do. We are going to enjoy the beach and the pool. We cannot wait to share it all with you. It's time for another adventure. We were up bright and early this morning, so we came down to the coffee bar to grab a coffee. It opens at 6 a.m. And with the coffee bar, in addition to a variety of different coffee beverages and teas, they also do have some grab-and-go pastry items if you'd like. We wanted something a little more substantial, so I got another acai bowl from Hulu Cafe once that opened at 6:30. That's $16, but the acai bowl is really good. We definitely recommend it. And we just relaxed outside and ate our breakfast. We then came up to the room and just enjoyed our balcony and the view a little bit before heading down to enjoy the pool and ocean area. Here's a look at the beach earlier in the morning, so it's not too busy, which is really nice, so plenty of seats available if you want them. But first up, we wanted to go do the water slide, so we're gonna check that out next. All right, we're about to do the slide, so it's an enclosed slide. Once it's green, I'm good to go. We just made it over to the adult-only pool, so it's actually like a hot tub, so it's quite warm, but it has a beautiful view out of the ocean. After enjoying the adult-only pool area, we then just wanted to wander around the rest of the pool area a bit, and we found Goofy in the lazy river area. And that's one thing that I just love about Aulani, that they have so many characters around the resort and around the pool area. So seeing Goofy and having this interaction with him was definitely one of our highlights. It was really, really fun. And then after kind of enjoying the pool area, we then made our way back down to the beach. And the beach here is really nice, so there's lots of beach space. There's seats if you want them. The water was a little bit chilly, but it was still really, really nice, so we kind of ran into this water here and just enjoyed relaxing in the ocean. Next, we are heading over to the lawn. So over there, they're doing a free hula lesson for any guests of all ages. So I'm looking forward to it. I've never tried doing hula before, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm excited to check it out.
All go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hands to your mouth and in and out. Scoop it back to your heart. Aulani arch. Aloha. E kumai I Aulani kume. Nanea. We relax down our beautiful white chemical waters here at Aulani. And sway to the right. Come along. All right, here comes the new part. Let's travel. Follow up. We're gonna follow up.
We just finished up with the Hula Lessons, and it was really fun. The cast members do a great job kind of explaining everything, and not only do you learn the dance, you also get to learn what everything means and kind of the story of Aulani, which was really, really fun. Any guests, any ages are welcome, and it's again a complimentary activity, so if you're here and interested in it, I definitely recommend coming over and checking it out. Hey Moana, how are you? Good. We were thinking of maybe doing some stargazing tonight. Do you have any recommendations for looking at the stars or reading the stars?
Well, the way that I voyage to Motunui is I look at the distance between the star and the horizon, and you're supposed to match it up this way, like that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Whatever you do is going to be great. And there's a lot of really cool people you can ask around here as well. Like Uncle, he has really great tips on wayfinding as well.
Perfect. I'll be sure to talk to him. Thank you so much.
So it is now time for lunch, and we are going to check out Monkey Pod. It is across the street from Aulani. A lot of people really love it. It's just got some nice outdoor and indoor seating, some good food and drinks. So we're going to walk there. I think it's about just a 2 or 3 minute walk, and we'll see how that is.
When we made it over to Monkey Pod, there was a little bit of a line, but it didn't take us very long to get a seat. We did not have a reservation. There is a bunch of different seating options, so if you prefer the bar or inside or outside, all of those are available. For food, we went with the pork tacos, which were $21. We also got the garlic truffle fries. They were delicious and $13. And then lastly, we did the Kahlua pork and pineapple pizza, which was $22. We just finished up our meal here at Monkey Pod, and it is really good. So if you're looking for a break from the Aulani food, we would definitely recommend walking across the street and checking it out. Right next to Monkey Pod, there is a Island County Markets, or Island Country Markets, I should say, but it has a bunch of really fun like souvenirs, or if you want some local candies. So if you're over at Monkey Pod, it's nice to just walk over and see what they have. After doing some shopping, we made our way back to Aulani. So again, it's a really short walk back over to the resort. And when we got back to the resort, we wanted to check out some of the merchandise just because we didn't have a chance to do it on our first day. So here's gonna be the main store that has a lot of the different Disney and Aulani items. I love a bunch of the kitchen items. So this little You Had Me at Ohana is really cute. They have some bowls, they have the straws, and then also these little cute chopsticks with the Mickey shaped food items on them. And then we love these dish towels and the lunch pail, so there is a lot of really fun Aulani merchandise here. Also, if you like Duffy and Friends, there are a ton of different items that have Duffy and Friends here, so it's really fun seeing those. We are big Duffy and Friends fans as well, so everything from suitcases to the keychains to lots of different Duffy and Friends stuffed animals. And then also, if you're a Stitch fan, there is a bunch of Hawaii and Aulani specific Stitch items here. So I really enjoyed kind of seeing the whole wall of the Stitch items. And then another popular thing is the Spirit jerseys. And there's a big variety of different Aulani Spirit jerseys. A lot of them have really bright colors, which is fun. So I really liked coming over and checking all of these out that have like Aloha and Aulani in them. Of course, being Duffy fans, we loved the Duffy and Friends Spirit jersey probably the most out of them. In addition to that main store, there is a second store as well just down the hall. And in this second store, they have a different variety of items. So they're gonna have more of the art. They have some different, maybe slightly more expensive shirts. And then they also have a bunch of different purses. So such as these Dooney and Burke purses. We just went down to the snack hut down by the beach because we each wanted to try one of the treats. I really wanted the pineapple on a stick, which is covered in coconut. It actually comes with two of these, and Jeff did the macadamia nut covered and chocolate banana. Each of them are $9, so for the pineapple it comes with two of them, for the banana it's just the one, but I'll give it a try, let's see. It's really good.
So next up, we are going to do the Menehune Adventure Trail, and you go over to the adventure area where you can check in, and you get an iPad. You have it for an hour, and it's kind of like an interactive game. So your scavenger hunt around the resort. You'll have Auntie show up, and she'll tell you, hey, go to this area to find this thing, and do that while you're there. And then once you get there, it'll take you to the next one, and so on. So it's kind of a fun way to explore the resort.
Here is an idea of what that iPad looks like, and you can continue to play this game throughout your stay at Aulani. It will kind of remember where you stop, and if you want to pick back up on your next day of your trip, you're welcome to do that. One thing I will say with the scavenger hunt is that when we found some of the places, we'll show you what that looks like here in just a second, but it is a little hard to see some of like the magic in the daytime. It looks a little better when it's a bit darker out. We just finished up with the Menehune adventure, and it's a nice scavenger hunt. I will say it's definitely probably better off for little ones, but if you're looking to just explore and kind of walk around the resort, it's a unique way to kind of do that and have some interactions with the items and different things in this garden pool area. Now we are gonna head over to Off the Hook and grab a drink and maybe a bite to eat. Off the Hook is right next to one of the main pools, and it's gonna just be tables that you can kind of sit at and relax. Jeff went with the crab cake BLT, and then I went with the Impossible Burger.
We just got done eating at Hooks, and the food was fine. It's probably our least favorite meal we had, but it was nice to eat outdoors. And now we're inside the main lobby here, and we're gonna go on a walking tour of Hawaiian culture, and we're really excited. It's free. It starts in a few minutes, so we're gonna head over there and see what that's about. But it should take about 30 minutes, and we'll share that with you next.
As you can see that we are in a valley, right? So Maka'ala, our lobby back here, that's the mountain in the back of the valley. Then we have these two ridges that open their arms up to the sea. The Waianae on that side, the Avatar on that side. You see that V shape? You see that V valley right here? Here's a hint, it's not a natural valley. we got all the parts to make a valley work, right? So Maka'ala, the mountain catches the clouds, makes it rain. So the rain falls back here. Where does that water go? Down. It falls, in fact. We have the waterfall that takes it down into the koi pond, along the laser route to the pool, down to the beach. Something you've probably seen, but maybe you didn't notice, is that the plants change depending where you are in the valley, right? So here in the back of the valley, we get the most rain. So we get the thirstiest plants, right? So the tall trees, the thick, lush shrubbery. Though I gotta say that these days we do a really good job of preserving sightlines above the second floor. So they're not as thick or as lush as once upon a time. And then as you make your way down to the beach, that fresh water gets used up. So the plants get less robust, a little bit more sparse, a little bit more sand salt tolerant, more drought resistant. So you end up at the beach where all you get are the naupaka bushes that grow all throughout the Pacific tropics. Columbus's major innovation was that he sailed over the horizon, right? And people in Polynesia were doing that all the time. That was just Tuesday, right? And once you can prove that you can sail over the horizon and make it back home, which is a dot, which is a little speck of dust in the middle of a huge ocean, then the world is your oyster, right? So totally, like.
We just finished up the nature tour, but then it was so good. We stuck around and did the art tour right after. The cast member was phenomenal, so he was amazing. He gave a ton of information. He was very entertaining. It was probably my highlight of what we did today. It was just really, really good. If you're here at Aulani, it's a free tour. I would strongly recommend doing it. And again, it's about a half an hour. So it was really, really fun. We are now in the Olelo room, so we're gonna go grab a seat, sit down, get some food, maybe a drink, and just enjoy the rest of the night. Here's an overview of what the outdoor space looks like at the Olelo room. So there's lots of tables, and the tables have lights. It's a really beautiful night. There also is an indoor area, so here it is just in the morning. So they do also open in the mornings for if you want to grab a coffee from here, but just since it was a little less busy, I figured show you this. And one of our favorite details in here in the Olelo room is everything along the wall and on these shelves. So they're gonna have a bunch of different items with their words in Hawaiian, and I love the little hidden Mickey there. For food, we just went with some edamame because we weren't too hungry, and Jeff grabbed a beer. But one of the things that's really nice here, especially at night, is that they do have live music, so that's a really nice touch. But after we kind of relaxed and enjoyed our drinks and the edamame, we then made our way up to the room, and it again is just an absolutely beautiful resort, so it's so relaxing being out here. We had an absolutely amazing day exploring Aulani, but that's going to do it for us. Thank you all so much for following along, and we can't wait to bring you on our next adventure.